What would you pick? Pump.fun or SunPump? Solana or Tron? If you've been thinking about creating a meme that could make you a millionaire, you're in the right place. So let's compare these two titans and breaking down the pros and cons of each. Watch video till the end, cause then you'll know exactly where to launch your first $1 million memecoin. Plus, stick around because I'll reveal the darker side of meme pads that you won't want to miss. SunPump is the new star grabbing attention everywhere. Launched on the Tron blockchain, SunPump made a bigger impression on the community in its early days than all my ex-boyfriends combined. As a Tron-based meme coin generator, it marks Tron's ambitious entry into the competitive meme coin market. SunPump didn't just launch, it sparked a powerful wave of hype in the crypto world, leading to a 25% surge in the Tron token in less than 2 weeks, much to the delight of longtime Tron holders. On the other hand, Pump.fun has already secured its spot in the spotlight. Picture this: 5.3 million in revenue in a single day. Yeah, these guys know how to stir up excitement with memes. If you catch my drift, over its lifespan, Pump.fun has seen around 2 million memecoins created. But you might wonder, how many of those turned into successful projects? Well, that's just about 28,000 out of 2 million. These are the rare brave ones, the true heroes who have gone through fire, water, and the bonding curve to emerge victorious. I can see you're eager to dive into the comparison of these platforms, but before we get started, let me remind you what makes the release of our videos possible. No ads and no financial advice. It's only you, or supportive community, that makes new videos possible. We always strive to be as honest and transparent as possible, so we always tell you to do your own research and make any investment decisions with a clear head. Now let's get into the comparison. But first, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in luck? Even if you don't, you'd probably still want to increase your chances of launching a successful meme coin as much as possible. Well, here's some stats that break down the ratio of all transactions on these platforms. As you can see, Pump.fun holds a slight edge in this competition, suggesting that in theory, the probability of launching a successful meme coin might be a bit higher. However, don't get too excited just yet. This advantage might quickly fade once the initial wave of hype settles, whether it grows or diminishes. As you've probably noticed in the crypto industry, almost anything new gains popularity rapidly in a short span of time. So, let's say this: as long as the hype around SunPump remains strong, the percentage of successful tokens will likely be higher too. Yes, you heard that right. The odds are slightly better on SunPump, mainly because the competition is lower compared to the more established Pump.fun. But how time will affect this is uncertain. If you're not planning to rely solely on luck, then choosing the right blockchain is what will truly make a difference. Oh yes, I almost forgot to explain what a bonding curve is, so let's break it down. A bonding curve is a mechanism that, when a token reaches a market cap of $69,000, automatically burns $12,000 and moves the token to a DEX platform. In the case of Pump.fun, these $12,000 are deposited into Radium, ensuring that the token can be traded on larger markets. This helps maintain the token's price stability on the exchange and increases its availability to a broader audience. This approach not only boosts the token's chances of success, but also creates a more stable and competitive ecosystem for all participants. So, where were we? Solana or Tron? What's the difference and which one should you pick? When comparing these two blockchains directly, Solana stands out as the clear favorite. Thanks to its impressive speed, scalability, and overall performance, it's like comparing a gourmet steak to a microwave burrito. Both will fill you up, but one leaves you satisfied and the other, well, just leaves you questioning your life choices. Let's break it down further. When we compare active wallets, Tron holds a significant advantage with 2.3 million compared to Solana's 1.5 million. However, Tron's real advantage isn't in the numbers, but in the quality, much like something an ex once told me. With a longer lifespan and fewer instances of network failures, Tron has proven to be a bit more reliable, unlike my ex, who ended up hitting the bottle. Solana, on the other hand, has faced several outages and even had to restart its entire network on occasion. But, as they say in Silicon Valley, I'd rather invest in someone who's failed 5 times than someone who's only succeeded once. But here's something that might surprise you. Tron is the dominant blockchain for stablecoin payments across regions like Eastern Europe, South America, and Africa. Such widespread adoption in these regions gives Tron a unique edge that can't be ignored. So, which blockchain would you pick? Write in the comments below. Okay, so how do you actually create and manage your token? When it comes to directly managing your token through the websites, the options are pretty limited, or better yet, there's really nothing to manage at all. In short, this process usually involves coming up with a name, adding a description, and uploading an image. Pretty basic stuff. The only real advantage here is that you get the chance to be the first to buy your own token, though I'm not entirely sure that's an advantage in the end. So, how do you go about creating tokens effectively? This is where auxiliary tools come into play, helping you not only create your token but also, believe it or not, manage its initial promotion and ongoing management. Sounds crazy, but it's real. For example, Pump.fun offers several tools, the most popular being the Bundle tool. Bundle allows you to generate some amount of wallets that can automatically buy or sell your token to create initial movement. But the most critical feature, however, is the ability to withdraw a portion or even all of the token's liquidity, a move known as a rug pull. We discussed this in detail in this video. On the other hand, SunPump is still in its infancy, and I couldn't find any established tools that facilitate easy memecoin listing on this platform. If you know of any, drop a comment below and share your knowledge. So let's talk about prices. Or better yet, how much does it cost to launch a $1 million memecoin? Spoiler alert, not much at all. Listing your memecoin on SunPump will cost you just 20 TRX, which is roughly $3. Meanwhile, on Pump.fun, listing has recently become entirely free. The $2 cost of creating your token will actually be covered by the first buyer. So, in essence, getting started on either platform is extremely affordable, making it accessible for just about anyone looking to launch their own memecoin. Alright, let's get serious now. The dark side of these platforms. Let me reiterate that I am not endorsing either of these platforms or encouraging you to create or buy tokens from them. Remember, memecoins are far worse than a lottery. The chance of purchasing a scam token that ends up being a rug pull is about 99%, so I wouldn't recommend testing your luck. Instead, why not subscribe to the channel and give this video a like if you found it helpful? Now, I hope I've managed to answer your questions about which of these platforms might be better suited for your needs. Share your thoughts in the comments, positive or negative. I'd love to read them and respond to each one. Well, I'm off to list my own memecoin. See you soon!